Christopher, this is a debate about the human rights abuses in Balochistan, but we've had a discussion already about the pronunciation. I'm sure those residents who are attending today, constituents who are attending today, will advise us accordingly. And I apologise if we've got the pronunciation collectively wrong today. Okay. Just for background, very briefly, so Christopher, for those who may be listening or want to read the debate later and are not familiar with the area, Balochistan is situated at the eastern extremity of the Iranian plateau and is presently divided nearly equally between Pakistan's province and Iran's Sistan Balochistan province. Additionally, certain parts of Afghanistan's Nimroz, Helmand and Kandahar provinces historically belong to the Balochistan region. The strategic significance of Balochistan, both geopolitically and strategically, is often placed at the forefront of major events, major global events, and its location offers the potential to provide access to the energy-rich regions of Central Asia, making it vital to the whole South Asian area. Just briefly, its history, and the name Balochistan is drawn from the Baloch people who've been its inhabitants for centuries, predominantly speaking Balochi and Bravi languages. In antiquity, the region found itself as part of the Persian Empire, and the foundations of the modern Baloch state can be traced back to the 17th century when Mir Ahmed Khan established the Khanate. The Khalat state, characterized as a princely state, persisted until the British invaded in 1839. Khalat became an associated state of the British, and by 1877, the establishment of the Balochistan Agency signalled direct British rule over the northern half of Balochistan, including Quetta, the capital. With the British departure from the subcontinent, Balochistan was briefly declared an independent nation on August the 11th, 1947. And although the Pakistani founding leader, Jinnah, had supported an independent Balochistan, he underwent a change of view and perspective, and the Pakistan army invaded and forced the accession of Balochistan into Pakistan. Since then, and we've debated this over a number of years, there's been a saga of struggles for independence marked by persistent resistance and repeated insurgencies. And the trigger for the renewed phase was the murder, you may recall, Sir Christopher, of the Nawab Akbar Khan Bhutti, a prominent Baloch leader, in 2006. This event sparked widespread unrest and leading to a growing momentum for Baloch independence, the Baloch independence movement. The campaign for self-determination has been fueled, I have to say, by the suppression by the Pakistani state of Baloch culture and language. Balochistan's rich cultural heritage is woven into the fabric of its society. It reflects the history and its traditions and way of life. The Baloch people, with their distinct cultural identity, have maintained their unique traditions and customs over centuries. However, the vitality of their culture faces significant challenges, and due particularly to the suppression of their language. The Baloch people speak Balochi and Bravi languages, both of which are integral to their cultural identity. And despite the importance of these languages in preserving Baloch culture, they face marginalization and neglect by official institutions. In Pakistan-occupied Balochistan, Balochi and Bravi languages are not recognized as official languages, despite being the mother tongues of the local population. And education in these languages is limited, and their use in the media and official communication is minimal, and it undermines the Baloch people's ability to express themselves and, yes, maintain their cultural identity. There are also concerns as well about the hard facts of what is described as dispossession. Balochistan's vast natural resources, natural gas and minerals, have made it a region of strategic importance, yet its inhabitants face significant economic challenges, including extensive poverty. The exploitation of the province's resources has not translated itself into prosperity for the local population. And despite the abundance of these resources, Balochistan remains one of the poorest areas in the region. And again, that breeds discontent and uncertainty of the future for many people. In addition, in recent years, the imposition of major development projects without consultation or consent of the Baloch people has led to a widespread discontent and feelings of, dispossession. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, the CPEC, a flagship project, has raised concerns about the potential displacement of local communities and also a lack of transparency about the distribution of the benefits of these projects.
Can I commend, first of all, the Right Honourable Gentleman for Hayes and Harrington for bringing this forward. It always brings issues which are important, and I congratulate them on it. To go a stage further to what the Honourable Gentleman said, we've all heard of the historic march of the Baloch women to demand an end to the practice of enforced disappearances, extrajudicial murders, military operations and state brutality against the Balochs in Balochistan by the Pakistan Army. And these shocking atrocities must be immediately stopped. Does the Right Honourable Member not agree that we need to exert